UBS Arena. It's brought to us by Xfinity, and the Islanders beat Chicago in the United Center a little bit earlier this season. Welcome in, everybody. Pat Foley, glad to have you with us. Eddie Olczyk has never been this close to Belmont Park without a racing form in his hand. Now, hang on, we're doing hockey tonight. With the Blackhawks, you know they've had some struggles offensively. Offensive players always tell you, here's one of them, he'll always tell you, you worry when you're not getting chances. And of late, they've been able to create a pretty good number of good looks.
Yeah, they have, Pat, in the last couple of games, and that's really important for some guys that haven't found the back of the net. When you're not getting them, like you say, partner, then you got to start worrying. But the other night, the Blackhawks, we had a couple of posts the other night. Dominic Kubalik off the great pass from Patrick Kane, and then the shot from Calvin DeHaan off the post. And then Kirby Dach with an incredible opportunity and goes off the mask. And opportunities there, Pat, but the Blackhawks have to find a way. They have to find a way to put the puck in the back of the net. And when you do that, it takes some of the pressure off of your team defense, which has been pretty darn good under Coach King here over the course of the last 10 or 11 games.
And that's been helped by some pretty good goaltending also. Kevin Lankin has been very good, and particularly Marc-Andre Fleury had a bit of a struggle in his early days in Chicago, moving his family there and all that, but of late, he's been the Hall of Fame goalie we know him to be.
Yeah, how often do we say it, partner? The numbers don't lie, and the Flower has found his game, and the team has found the game, not getting as many quality chances as he was earlier in the season, but most importantly, he has found his game. And when you get great goaltending like that, great things are going to happen. You're going to find ways to win games. You're going to find ways to win games maybe when you don't play your best. And let's not forget Kevin Lankin, and last night he played a pretty salty game himself as well. So look, it all worked. It all kind of evens out when you have struggles, and then you're going to have a good opportunity as over stretches. Those type of things happen over the course of an 82 game regular season.
Well, this will be a big night for a couple of people, most notably the Chicago Blackhawks interim head coach. Derek King had a very good NHL career. Most of it was spent as a member of the New York Islanders, and he reflected before the game tonight on the opportunity to come back to take on his former team.
For me to be able to spend so much time here in one place was, just a great thing. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but to spend more than 10 years here and, met my wife here. I had my first child born here, and then just the family, the friends, the support. It was a great run.
Well, it's an emotional time, no doubt, Pat. I know what it was like when I was coaching in Pittsburgh and came back to Chicago, obviously being from there and having played there for many, many years. But the one thing for sure, and talking to Kinger before we jumped on the bus and then hearing him there, yeah, he loved it here, but you know what? He'd love even more if he could find a way to get 2 points and charter back to Chicago. So good for him. He had a great career in his NHL playing days. Now he gets an opportunity to coach in a place that he laid his hat for many, many years.
Well, for the New York Islanders, the last month has been about as bad as it can be. They have not been able to win a game. They had a COVID outbreak, a couple of games postponed last week. And so the Blackhawks are hoping to keep them in the doldrums coming into the game tonight.
Well, it's nice to have the lights back on so I can see the graphic here, partner. And you never look so good with the lights on, by the way. But yeah, it's been a battle for the Islanders. There's no doubt. It's a much better team than their record, but it is what it is. And the Blackhawks know this is a fragile team, Pat. They're still looking for their first win in their new building. But this is a team you have to be aware of. They're playing a little bit better here recently. But for the Blackhawks, it's all about being ahead or tied after the first period. Hopefully the Hawks can get off to a great start here.
All right, well, Derek King isn't the only guy that was formerly a member of the New York Islanders. Look at Calvin DeHaan. They remember him here. So DeHaan and the Hawks taking on the Islanders in a moment with the lights on. From a couple of weeks ago where the Islanders still have yet to win a game. But let's take a look at the four goaltending matchup. Marc-Andre Fleury, we talked about, career game 8-9-9 tonight. And on Thursday in Washington, the Hawks gave up 26 scoring chances. That's the worst defensive outing they've had under Derek King. But with Fleury's brilliance, they got a shootout victory against the high-scoring and high-flying Washington Capitals. At the other end, a former nemesis of the Blackhawks when he was a member of the Avalanche, Varlamov stoned the Hawks for a number of consecutive seasons, but he's not been able to do anything very well this year. His last start 2 weeks ago, this only his fifth start of the season, as Ilya Sorokin has taken over the #1 job here on the island, and now the game is underway.
And this first period is brought to you by Toyota. Look out.
Kirby Dach had a problem in behind. Here's Palmieri. Rolled it back. Mayfield tried a one-timer. That never got through, deflecting up and out of play.
Might have deflected off the stick of Kiefer Bellows. But a mishandle below the goal line, and all of a sudden, the Islanders are looking to get this puck to the front of the net, and Kyle Palmieri gets a really good opportunity, and Fleury sharp early.
All right, now the draw won by the Islanders. Mayfield chipped it deep. Pajot rings it around Palmieri. Now looking for J.G. Pajot. He was well covered. Kirby Dach comes up with it, and DeBrincat let his pass go off a leg. The Islanders able to get in there. Now Bellows unable to make a play. Back comes Kirby Dach. He spins it in deep. DeBrincat gets to it. Took a big hit, and now back comes Barzal, the great offensive star for the Islanders. Barzal trying to buy time. They're changing. He's able to hold it. Barzal's pass broken up and taken by the captain Lee. He left it. Dobson with a wrist shot. Good blocker, and another second save made by Fleury. Rebound held in by Noah Dobson. This long one never got through. Kane able to come up with it.
Nice block there by Slavin.
Now Slavin able to chase down a loose puck. Dropped it in front. A shot attempt is blocked. And the Islanders get it out to Lee.
Jujhar Khaira in the lineup. Mike Hardman out.
And Khaira's going to pick this ring around up and make a good play to Slavin. In for Carpenter, back for Josiah Slavin. Just bounced over his blade. And now the Islanders chip it to the corner. Carpenter fights for it there and comes up with it. Then Mayfield got it back and cleared it up the boards. It didn't get out. Hagel did not get that one to the front of the net. The Islanders finally able to clear their zone. Calvin DeHaan coming off a game where he had 24.5 minutes last night, much over his average. Here's Kane into the zone. Rolled it in for Hagel. He's checked, but then he came up with it, Brandon Hagel. And the pass deflected away from Mitchell.
Good idea there by Hagel. Good stick there by Beauvillier to keep the puck out of the zone there as Mitchell lost handle of it.
Beauvillier straightened up on a good shoulder check by Riley Stillman back in the Hawks lineup tonight. And this one cleared into Islander territory. Now Mayfield gets him underway. Adam Pelech dumped it. Al Clutterbuck working against Caleb Jones. It squirts loose. Hawks come up with it. Kubalik couldn't field a hot pass. And now back of the goal it goes to Gustafsson, who's under pressure and lost possession. Ross Johnston dropped it back. Here's a long flip shot, sailing wide. And Kubalik needs help to clear it ahead.
Islander defense very active along those offensive blue line right now, so the Blackhawks wingers have to be aware. Making sure that you're keeping your defenseman, you're in between your defenseman and Marc-Andre Fleury.
And the Islanders, Zdeno Chara. That is pass deflected by DeBrincat, then a centering pass right in, and Varlamov seemed to get a piece of a Dach backhander. Here's another shot by Jones, and Varlamov stopped that rebound, hacked at by DeBrincat, but the save made, and the Islanders get it out.
Excellent forecheck there. This Strome finds Kirby Dach. He goes forehand, backhand with a great opportunity.
Dach back in, will ring it around. Well, the Islanders cleared up the boards. Dach kept it alive. DeHaan able to keep the play in the zone. Now Dach came off the boards with it, then had it stripped away, and Barzal to the attack. Matthew Barzal in on Mitchell, pulling up, dropped it for Lee, who whiffed on a one-timer. Could have been a great opportunity for the Islanders, but Lee made no contact. DeHaan stripped by Bailey, but unable to quickly get it back. And now the Hawks come away with a Carpenter dump in. Noah Dobson, checked by Slavin in the corner. Clock 4 along the boards. Comes back out, long shot. Caleb Jones right on, and Varlamov soaks it up.
Well, talked about the really good play here by Dylan Strome. Finds Kirby Dach. He does everything right there, Pat. Forehand, backhand, just misses to the far side, and then Dobson with a chance, and Fleury with a beautiful right arm save. Dobson can really shoot that puck. And a beautiful pass by that man right there to set up Kirby. Spent almost 4+ minutes there, partner, without a whistle. We've had a couple of those stretches here.
Yeah.
Last couple of games. Last night we were at an 8+ without a whistle. 5+ early in that game, and it's at a 4.5.
Joe going up the middle there, and Pelech chipped it ahead. Now behind the play, a little get together. Mayfield and Hagel got tangled, and only the Islanders are going to get a penalty.
24 right there for Hart.
Thank you, referee Justin St. Pierre. Nice and loud. And Scott Mayfield in behind as Hagel draws the penalty.
Blackhawks power play with some difficulties of late. Hawks scored 9 power play goals their first 8 games of the year. Since then, 3 goals the last 15 outings. And they're going against an Islander PK that's been good. They've only given up 1 out of the last 15. They've got it off the draw. Clutterbuck going wide on Kane. Knocked away nicely by Gustafsson, and Kane starts the Hawks back. Patrick Kane has 4 points his last 4 games. Gets the line to Taves. He drops it to Gustafsson. Now Kane takes a look. Gustafsson. Kane top of the ring. Gustafsson lets it go. It never got through.
Blocked by Breezy there.
Now the Hawks keep it alive. Taves, Gustafsson, then Kane. Kane looking backdoor, no lane to get it to Taves. Here's Gustafsson, his snapshot off the mark, taken by Taves. 1 assist the last 8 games for Jonathan Taves.
Like to see Kaner shoot one.
Now here's Strome side of the net. Then in front, Gustafsson to Taves, a one-timer. Good save, Varlamov, and he blocks it up off the netting out of play.
And the only reason I say that, Pat, is if Kaner gets that puck on either side, we talk about it how often, is that it will loosen up the D. It will force the D to really respect what kind of setup you're trying to get into there. Varlamov with a terrific save as the Hawks move it around. Kane started it. Gustafsson moved it over to Johnny, and then a beautiful stop there from Varlamov. If you shoot the puck one time, then maybe those passing lanes might loosen up just a tad.
Another draw. Great work by Hagel to force it loose. Islanders should have had possession. They didn't get it because of 38's work. Now Kubalik to Hagel to Kubalik. Borgstrom's in the middle. Here's Seth Jones. He left it for Dominic Kubalik. Looking for Borgstrom, but he missed it. Seth Jones going up the boards, then got it back. Here's a one-timer by Kubalik, and a good save, Varlamov. DeBrincat the carom. Going to go backdoor, tipped away from Kubalik. Now comes to DeBrincat. His blast, he scores! Alex DeBrincat with a bullet. Might have been a redirect out in front of the net. And the Blackhawks come through the power play to grab the lead. And Hagel, who really, off that face-off, the Islanders could have cleared it, didn't happen.
Yeah, I think you're right. I agree with you, Pat. I think this banked in off of Brandon Hagel in front of the net. But the hustle, the support by Borgstrom, but again, the shooting mentality. Just get the puck to the net, move it around the horn, and the opportunity with Hagel standing in front of the net. I think it goes off his shin pad there, Pat, as he spins around, and good things happen when you fire the puck at the net, and the Hawks with a early 1-0 lead.
Now Kara delivers a jolt, so the Hawks get possession on a great forecheck. Here's a shot by Carpenter. Boy, Varlamov almost lost his net, but able to make the save. Now Carpenter backhands it to DeHaan. Here it comes, and he shot it wide. And Barzal able to come up with it. Across for Bailey, who's checked by DeHaan. Carried on Barzal to the late man Chara. His shot just missed the target. And it's taken by Mitchell.
Fleury never saw that with the screen from Anders Lee.
DeHaan will try to keep possession while the Hawks are changing. Just to put it in behind. Now the Islanders try to start back. Rink wide, didn't connect with Beauvillier, taken by Seth Jones. 21 points for the Hawks D-man Jones. Only 4 defensemen in the league have more than that. Here's Kane dropping it back to Seth Jones. Again to Kane, who's forced back out to the middle. Seth Jones gives a little ground, then got rid of a forecheck, but now the Hawks will have to turn back. Riley Stillman, who's Seth Jones, then Patrick Kane. Onto the tape of Hagel. His snapshot off a leg and wide. Chased down by Zach Parise. Pass deflecting and picked off. On the attack is DeBrincat. Gains the line, shoots one. That's deflected up high and out of play.
Mayfield gave DeBrincat a little shot there with a stick, a little cross check. Keep an eye on that battle.
The hard-working Brandon Hagler right where he needs to be, top of the blue paint, and he's got the Hawks in front.
Watch the midsection here, partner, as you picked up on Brandon Hagel. Turns as his shot is coming. Looks like it goes in right off of his arm or his midsection and into the back of the net, and the reaction by Hagel. The numbers for Hagel. As you mentioned, he drew the penalty and finds the back of the net.
Bailey's rink wide. Good back check by Alex DeBrincat to take it away. Strome sends Doc into the zone. He looks for DeBrincat. Alex DeBrincat sends it back out to Caleb Jones. Again to the Cat. His long shot never got to the goal. Green under pressure, but managed to find Bailey. Now the Islanders, Lee, forced to circle at center. We talked about the Islanders and the very difficult month that they've had. They've had a hard time scoring, but at least some of that has to do with just a terrible set of circumstances. This new building was not ready to open the season, so they played their first 13 games of the year on the road, but then of late, a COVID outbreak as Lee trying to chase one down. Out comes Fleury. A headlong dive to knock it away from the oncoming Anders Lee. They had 6 guys in COVID protocol at one time, and also have had a couple of injuries to some of their top players, so it's really been a tough time for Barry Trotz's group to get anything going in a positive way. As Varlamov holds here, and then Chara with a little get-together with Reese Johnson, who's right near where he needs to be also, right around the blue. I ain't going anywhere.
For Chicago, there should be lots of high-flying action as the Bulls welcome Popeye Jones and the Denver Nuggets to the United Center. Coverage begins at 6:30 with Bulls pregame live. Take a look at our Discover matchup over the course of the last bit of time since November the 7th, and obviously different directions for the Hawks and the Isles.
Oh, it's cleared ahead. Centering pass and a great save on Palmieri by Fleury, who came out to meet the bid. Came loose. Pajot took a whack. That's blocked by Taves, and Hawks able to come away. Hagel dumped it.
Big time stop there, Pat. That's a huge stop. Timely saves. We talk about it over all the years we've been together, partner. Timely saves. That one there is the definition of one. That was a heck of a play by Kiefer Bellows to get to that puck. Stillman came over. He tried to shut it down. He was able to get the puck all the way over. Takes a quick look. Area pass. Hagel's on the back check. And look at Fleury. He's about 2 or 3 feet out on top of the blue paint. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is a confident goaltender right there.
off the draw. Pelech rolled it out, and DeHaan will put it right back in. A takeaway by DeBrincat, but the Islanders get it back. And
that was lackadaisical, was it not?
It was.
By Varlamov, he had one hand on his stick. He was back there, just kind of taking his time, and all of a sudden, here comes the cat.
Now Dobson carries it ahead, trying to chip it to himself. DeHaan able to stay with him. Now Parise trying to center one. It's a flex for Noah Dobson. His shot missed the net by a couple of feet. He was looking for a stick for a redirect. Parise checked by DeHaan. Now working against Doc. As the board battle continues. It's jammed back. Dobson to Green. Andy Green got it to Parise. Then Johnson had nowhere to go with it. Chipped it deep. Parise for Clutterbuck, who whiffed on a one-time attempt. Hawks able to clear.
Pretty strong shift there for the fourth line of the Islanders.
Well, they're able to send it back in, or they tried to. That winds up over the glass and out of play. But you just talked about that the tough month that Barry Trotz's team has had. During that 10-game losing streak, there was one point they lost 7 in a row, and every one of those losses was by 3 goals or more. And the last time that happened for the Islanders, they were an expansion team in 1972, so they weren't just getting beat, they were getting lit up. And again, some injuries and COVID situations played into all that, but it's a team that Eddie told you earlier is going to be fragile mentally. They do have a lot of their guys back now, but not everybody. The Hawks want to play with the lead. There's a save made by Varlamov. It comes back to Caleb Jones.
Good shot there by Slavin. Looks like the net has come off here. That was a good stop by Varlamov there with the screen in front by Carpenter. They're Slavin out on top there. Pat fires it, and Varlamov makes a good stop. Really like the combination of those two guys there, Slavin and Carpenter. Pat, they just kind of seem to be able to read off each other. Look at Carpy's he's a really easy guy to be able to play with. Real responsible, can play center, can play the wing position, and for a young player, that's the kind of guy you want to jump on a line with.
Right now Dobson going up the middle, and it's cleared back into Chicago territory. Riley Stillman has not played since November the 21st, able to clear this one up the boards. Kubalik triggers to DeBrincat. Crisscrossing into the zone. DeBrincat forced to turn to the boards, and Dobson took it away there. Here come the Islanders. Beauvillier.
Good back pressure there by Kubalik.
Able to retrieve a loose puck, then he lost it. Here's Mayfield looking to center. Beauvillier shot. Fleury out to meet that bid as well. And Marc-Andre Fleury challenging the shooters by aggressively moving toward them early on tonight.
Who's got the best fans?
That's a very good question.
Let's put up a poll.
Come on, England.
With WebEx, the McLaren F1 team and their fans are competing like never before. WebEx, driving hybrid work.
Seth Jones has played over 28 minutes in 4 straight games. And again, a couple of the Hawks' important D-men unavailable tonight, and Murphy and McCabe.
Pretty good chance, partner. He's
Yeah, that's true. I like the odds.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
Here comes Taves, crisscrossing into the zone. The late man is Jones with a long slap shot. It missed the net. Great screen by Hagel, who took a whack. Oh, good pass from Kane, but did not connect quite with Hagel. Seth Jones left it for Calvin DeHaan. He's going to wait for the forward line to change him up. Strome is checked it. Mayfield takes it back. Palmieri, even a Pelech. Long feed is picked up by Lee. Then Barzal to the late man. Here's a chance for Dobson right in. Shot it wide. Might have been a partial block. Game loosened behind a Mitchell. He's forced to the corner.
Well, Barzal's made, what, 4 or 5 really good plays entering the zone there. Kind of is buying some time hitting that late man.
Great poke check by Fleury, preventing Palmieri from getting to the front of the net. Now Dobson working the boards. It's taken away nicely by Mitchell. Cleared it ahead, just missing Strome. Now they battle to the corner. The Islanders able to come up with it. 44-year-old Zdeno Chara. Clears it back to center. Hawks trying to catch him in a change. Here's Kubalik. Walks in with a shot. Right on. Varlamov fought it off. Kubalik got it back. Chipped away and now taken by Dobson, who seems to be out there every other shift. Now a Hawks takeaway and a whiff as Kubalik tried a quick turnaround attempt, but didn't get rid of it. So back goes Gustafsson.
It's okay there. Just keep shooting the puck if you're Dominic Kubalik. A good chance right before that, and I love the mindset. Yeah, he fanned on it. And that puck has found him here the last couple of shifts.
Well, Reese Johnson rings it around for Jujhar Khaira. Khaira able to shield it on the boards. Tried to throw it to the middle, but it's picked off to Wallstrom, who got it out. Carpenter's touch pass finds Slavin. Josiah Slavin had 2 Islanders get to him, and now Chara the other way. Taken by DeHaan. And now Carpenter with a little room. Khaira carried on, but broken up and regained by Chara. Finding Bailey. Feeds it ahead. Here's a shot. Out comes Fleury to deny. The opportunity for Keith Fribellos, who's had a couple of chances to get the puck to the net tonight, but that man has been perfect. And the Hawks maintain a 1-goal lead with Fleury making 5 straight saves. Andre Fleury has been a beloved figure everywhere he's ever played. This is yesterday before the Ranger game. The Hawks did not have a morning skate, so the extra guys that were not going to play last night went to the Ranger practice rink to get a little workout. So Fleury was ready before his team's ice time was available. Look what he does. He goes, looks, those kids look like they're 6 or 7 or 8 years old. He goes out on the ice. I think he'd like his nets in the NHL to be about as big as the net was behind him there, but what a great guy, you know. And so all the kids flock to him. I haven't seen a lot of hockey players with phones with him, but you know, he took a picture with the youngster before he went out on the ice, and what a great gesture by a legend in so many ways.
Yeah, not surprising. It's been like that ever since he came to the National Hockey League back in 2003, and he's got some fans for life, partner.
Absolutely.
With that gesture, and not only going to be a future Hall of Famer, first ballot, but already a Hall of Fame human being.
Oh, what a save on a redirect. The Islanders got it to the net, and on a tip, it was stopped. Now Parise able to take away. Good block by Seth Jones. And the Hawks able to get it back and then in.
Jujhar Khaira's got to go up the boards there. Cannot try to go through the middle of the ice. And Derek King barking down at the bench, clapping his hands. Positive encouragement there with Khaira. But if you're going to go through the middle, doesn't matter who you are, you got to be 110% sure.
Islanders win a board battle. Centering pass, Palmieri, and shoulder save made by Fleury. They keep it alive. Parise dropped it to Mayfield. And a bank it to the front of the net. Didn't get the hop. And Kane able to regain for Chicago.
A couple of really good stops by Fleury. Another poor play by Varlamov. The Hawks able to keep it alive as a result. Gustafsson for Kane. He waits. Back to Gustafsson. Threw it to the middle. Taves couldn't get anything on. A one-time attempt. The pass was partially tipped, and it's cleared to center. Boy, Varlamov's really had a tough time. If you're the Blackhawks, you go to school on that, Pat.
You want him to handle the puck,
yeah,
right?
right. Yeah, go back there, pressure him. Don't let him off the hook. He's going to give you one. He's already given you a couple. Maybe you end up one ends up in the back of the net. There's that one off the face-off you were talking about, Pat. Time now for our.
Oh, I lost my bell. Jeez, I left it in Madison Square. Sorry, buddy.
That's okay, partner. See the save percentage since the end of October. Campbell and Vasilevsky have been incredible for their respective clubs, the Leafs and the Bolts.
J.G. Pajot cuts into his forehand. Forced to turn behind, trying to center. Good coverage by Doc in front. Held in by Green. His flip shot never got through. Now Palmieri. That squeeze to the boards. Good play, Gustafson, who won the puck. And DeBrincat winds it around for Doc. Ian Mitchell. Now it's cleared to DeBrincat, who has Doc heading for the net. He put it in behind for the Hawks centerman. Doc rolled it back. A long shot, Jones. Oh, that hit an Islander player, went just wide. Now DeBrincat back for Jones. Doc in behind as well, covered. That one taken away by Bailey for the Islanders and cleared back to the neutral area. Hawks give it away. Bavillier, Bailey center, quick shot, Barzal, it just missed. Rebound Bavillier. And Chara failed to hold it in.
Yeah, Bavillier wide open on the other side. He tried to shoot that one.
Final minute of the opening period now is Barzal. That's a little help to get it into the zone. Bailey had his pass deflect. Barzal regained, dropped it to Chara, who unloads right on, and a save made by Fleury.
Barzal's made that same play, Pat, at least 5 times. Coming down the right wing boards, pulling up, at least finding the puck, pulling up, and then filing that fly. Easy for me to say, finding that trailer. Here, hold on a second. Let me turn my tongue inside out here. All right, I got it now.
3 games in 4 nights isn't just hard on the players.
Another minus for Olczyk.
Face-off win Taves, and Seth Jones put it on the stick of his brother. Caleb's pass out of reach, and Alex finally able to get it in there. Islanders chip it ahead. Bellows against Caleb Jones. Zarnik came up with it, then Wahlstrom could not get rid of his shot. Oliver Wahlstrom, by the way, scored 2 goals against the Hawks in the previous meeting in the UC. Yeah, this one jumped loose, and Hawks will get it out of there. And that's going to finish the opening period tonight. 10 shots on goal for the Chicago Blackhawks. 8 shots for the New York Islanders. And the Hawks in their first visit to this brand new barn. A penalty created by Brandon Hagel, who then cashed in on a redirect of a DeBrincat blast. That's the only goal so far tonight, BB.
Well, it's timely time for the second period, partner. All right. The Hawks with a 1-0 lead to get ready for the start of the second period. Well, the Chicago Blackhawks Foundation has launched the second round of the Small Business Grant Recovery Program, Support West, supported by the fine folks at United Airlines and Clorox. This program will continue to award one-time $5,000 grants for working capital purposes to minority-owned small businesses located in West Side neighborhoods. Submit an application today at blackhawk.com/communitytoday. Well, we talked a lot about Derek King and his time here on the island. 11 seasons, 638 games, and look at some of the faces on this video here, partner. You got Kinger, you got Bertuzzi, you got Matthew Schneider in there, you got Marty Straka, you got Darius Kasparaitis. I mean, that's some old-time Islanders right there.
He was a really good player for a really long time. And look at that. He can do it quickly if you needed to.
Wow.
That, by the way, the best mark for 3 goals since expansion happened. It's not an NHL record, but since expansion started, yes, nobody's scored 3 any quicker than D. King did. Underway now in period 2.
Look out. Oh boy, that was Jimmy and Yakshamash there ducking for cover. Archie's back there. DJ's there. Take out the like bowling pins there. Look at everybody's looking.
That's where it hit right there, says Jimmy.
Yeah, look at Jimmy.
That might be the widest I've ever seen his eyes, Jimmy.
Oh my gosh, look out. Tell you what. No Downey and Stillman's jersey after the game after that one there, partner.
He's going to lean on Lankin and said, "Where was your glove when I needed it?"
Yeah, right.
Tara delivered a jolt to Carpenter, but Carpy got the puck out of there. And now the Islanders, Sebastian Aho. Let his pass deflect. Calvin DeHaan chipped it ahead. Aho broke it up. And now Chara. Just hoist this one ahead. And back is DeHaan. Hawks turn it over. Here's Pelech trying to kick to the stick. His pass never got through.
He was looking for Lee on that weak side.
Lee's got it now finally and working against DeHaan. His pass didn't connect, and Ian Mitchell shielding in the corner. It's held in. Here's a long centering pass deflected wide by the Islanders. Bailey. He dropped it back. A long shot. Mayfield. That's blocked. Rebound. That never got through either. A couple of good blocks by the Hawks D. Mayfield keeps it alive to Pelech. He looks to center. Turnaround shot. Lee. That's a good block. DeHaan. Rebound. And DeHaan got that one. The Hawks D really helping out Fleury in this sequence, but the Islanders keep the heat on. Here's a shot. Fleury stopped that. Looking to cover. It came free. And now Bellows an attempt. That missed the net. Held in by Barzal. Last night the Hawks spent long. Here's a long shot by Pelech. Just missed. Rebound. A hot bounce from the end boards, and the Hawks able to retrieve. Last night the Hawks spent lots of time in their own D zone in the second period. In that sequence, the Rangers did not get a lot of pucks to the net. They did here, but several of those blocked by the Hawks defense.
Got to get this puck in deep. Let the D get off the ice here.
Mitchell making that happen. Now Taves in behind. Taken away by Pajot. And Green. With a pass to the feet of Bellows, who's able to chip it ahead. Pajot with a turnaround pass that is deflected to Kane. He moved it back to center. Now taken by Seth Jones. Then Hagel acted the other way. Green pursued by Kane. Noah Dobson takes over for the home team. Want to get away from a good forecheck from DeBrincat. He'll have to reorganize. Now the Islanders get out. Parise to the late man, and Bellows had it stripped. Now the race is on. DeBrincat trying to chase it down, and Aho managed to cut across. And he was knocked down by the Cat. Strome digging it out. Gustafsson, a long shot is off a leg. Then taken by DeBrincat. Looking at centers. Oh, and the save made by Varlamov, who didn't even know he made it. Strome shot just hit him. Varlamov didn't even know where it was coming from. Taken by Stillman. DeBrincat just out of the reach of Strome, and that's going to go all the way down for icing Chicago.
Well, right before that opportunity for Dylan Strome, the Hawks were in their zone for a period of time, but a couple of beautiful shot blocks. In particular, Calvin DeHaan with a couple. This one here on Anders Lee. Never gets to the goaltender, and then Lee fires it high and wide because DeHaan was in the shooting lane, and then that one like a pinball machine off the shot from Adam Pellich.
The Hawks were credited with 3 shot blocks during that sequence a moment ago. Now the Islanders have possession. Barzal could not get away from Stillman, who put him right to his wallet. Pellich pinching to keep it in. Clutterbuck rolled it to Barzal. And a dance to his forehand. He shot it from a bad angle. Stand-up save Fleury. Barzal put it in front. Clutterbuck. Great save by Fleury. Rebound. Bounce loose to the side of the net. Fleury trying to cover and does. Ross Johnson creating havoc with DeHaan trying to help his goalie freeze the puck. So some attention there. While we were showing you that, the previous get-together did not break up. I did not see a penalty indicated from either of the officials. So it looks like we'll be able to stay 5 aside. Borgstrom and Pajot here. Henrik Borgstrom in his 7th consecutive game in the Hawks lineup, but only had 10.5 minutes of ice time last night. A draw. Here's a long shot kicked aside by Fleury in traffic. Lee trying to fight it out of the corner. Seth Jones stepped into him. A 4-man duel here. Who's going to get the puck? It squirts loose to Borgstrom, who's able to roll it back to the line, and now Seth Jones carries it out. Jones for Reese Johnson. Shoots one. Well wide on a partial redirect. Seth Jones. And his pass to Fleck. Borgstrom. Oh, and a shot stopped by Varlamov. Rebound taken by the Islanders. Dobson lost it at the Hawks line. They try to counterattack quickly. Here's Borgstrom. He fumbled it. Now a whack by Reese Johnson never got through, and Dobson gave it to Beauvillier. Caleb Jones, 3 hits in 17.5 minutes last night in MSG. And it's carried ahead by Kara with a dump in. Ujar Kara rings it around. Held in by DeHaan. Kara. Help from Slavin. Comes this way to Mitchell. DeHaan, a long wrist shot, is blocked by Aho.
Hawks have Hawks had too many men on the ice there.
And that's the line. You called it, Eddie. The linesman saw that. I'm not sure the referee did. But right in front of the Hawks bench, one of the linesmen made the call. I believe that was Dean Morton. Or excuse me, Dan Kelly. And that is Justin St. Pierre delivering the bad news to the Hawks. Will be shorthanded in a moment.
He's going back to get a stick. What happens is Patrick Kane jumps on the ice. Stop it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 too many. And the linesman makes the right call.
So the Islanders get their first power play tonight. They were 2 out of 3 yesterday. This has been an area where they've really had a hard time this year. Hawks able to win the draw. Good job by Taves, and they're able to clear. 2 out of 3 yesterday for the Islanders after a 1 for 29 with the power play.
Excellent job there by Johnny to win that faceoff. Such an important part when you're shorthanded.
Kyle Palmieri drops it back. Noah Dobson for Wahlstrom. He holds, leads at the front of the net. Here's Wahlstrom. That is shot blocked by Seth Jones.
That stunned him. Hand pass.
Hand pass will bring on a stoppage.
Well, for over 30 years, Chicago Gateway Green has been creating gardens to make your commute more beautiful and the air a little cleaner. Help Gateway Green by becoming an Expressway partner and showcase your company to Chicago commuters every day.
All right, the draw. And the Islanders will try to carry it ahead. They do get in. Lee lost it. Reese Johnson got it out. Palmieri is going to ring this one around, hoping it comes to this side, but Seth Jones first on it. Gets help from DeHaan. Hey, clears it down all the way.
Nice job there by DeHaan to take a quick little shoulder check, knowing where the open ice was. And all he had to do was just make sure it was high around the glass and clear the zone.
And now this one is dumped in. Pajot was checked. Stillman couldn't get anywhere though, and now the Islanders regain control. Aho goes the other way. Bailey couldn't hold the pass, but the Hawks failed to get it out. Well, they get things set up. Aho along wrist shot. They scored. Might have been a redirect. Pajot out in front of the net, I believe, got a piece of that one. It took a tip to beat Fleury, and the game is tied.
Yeah, the failed clear, as you mentioned, Pat. Second chance opportunity as Aho fires it to the front of the net. No question, redirected in front by Pajot. The quick little play there from Barzal. The shot from Aho, and then the redirect right over the shoulder of Marc-Andre Fleury. Barzal got the puck there, Pat, about 10 seconds before that, and he fumbled it. And then the Hawks weren't able to clear it down. The Islanders got a second chance.
It's the second goal of the year for Pajot, who they really need to be a little bit more productive. Pajot in the last 2 years, last year he had 14 goals in the shortened season. He had 26 the year before that. And then now just notching his second this year. That enables the Islanders to tie things up. Stillman took a hit, then went after the man. Here's a quick shot, good save, Fleury, rebound. Hawks get it now. Stillman, who was hit hard, took exception, and without a stick went right after Clutterbuck. Now you know Cal Clutterbuck, that's his game. He's going to take a piece of you any and every time he's on the ice.
Clutterbuck took a run at Johnny. Clutterbuck took a run at Taves, and then Stillman, I think, caught the tail end of it and jumped in on Clutterbuck. I only saw the arm go up after the play by Stillman. Watch this, Pat. Clutterbuck's going to come in, and right there, he takes a run at Johnny, and Stillman goes right at him.
He left his feet. It looked like on that replay. Well, no, I guess not, but
I mean, it looked like it was interference. I don't even know if the puck was around Johnny when that happened. So you love that Stillman sticks up for his captain. But in that situation, now the puck was in the area, and that's why there was no call. But Stillman took exception, and rightfully so. And Johnny barking at the official as he gets back to the ice and expected to win this faceoff. And Hawks with a huge penalty kill here with the momentum, which has swung to the favorite on the side of the home team right now.
Well, the Islanders just scoring a moment ago with the power play. That's only the 5th power play goal the Hawks have given up in their last 12 games. Needing a kill here. Barzal. Then Dobson fires a long one. That never got through. Rebound, quick shot. That didn't get to the net either. Carpenter under pressure, kicked it back for DeHaan. He's got 2 Islanders on him. Lee takes over. Now Dobson. Dropped it. Palmieri with a wrist shot. That's off the leg of DeHaan, and Carpenter will be able to clear it.
Another huge shot blocked by 44 White. Just brilliant.
Matthew Barzal. And it's carried on. Wallstrom lost it. Reese Johnson able to get it out. Barzal's pass went off an Islander leg. Caleb Jones chased it down. Time here for Mitchell. Hey, gets it all the way down.
Nice job there by Mitchell. Remember a little bit earlier, Pat, I talked about DeHaan taking a quick little shoulder check to see where the open ice was. Jones, right before he got it to Mitchell, Ian took a quick little look and fired it out.
Parise. Beauvillier lines it around the boards. Pajot. Up to Tahoe. Now Beauvillier with a wrist shot. Sucked up by Fleury. Good job with Parise lurking. There was no second chance available.
Well, check out the Blackhawks family pack and enjoy a night out this upcoming holiday season. Each $50 ticket includes a 300 level game ticket. You get a hot dog, you get a drink, and you get some popcorn with a little butter on there.
Yeah.
Scan the QR code now to secure yours. That's a heck of a deal. The Blackhawks family pack.
Islanders win the draw. Here's a chance. The centering pass went off a skate and cleared the other way by Carpenter.
That was a shot pass by Bailey looking backdoor. I think he was looking for Parise on the other side, and Hawks were able to deny.
Pajot rolled it to Bailey. Now Pajot dropped it back. Aho goes to Bailey. Sebastian Aho this way. Beauvillier. He goes back door, but Bailey couldn't hold the pass. Now the Hawks penalty is over. And on the counterattack, DeBrincat gets the line. He wanted Seth Jones, but the pass well out of his reach. And the Hawks have gotten through that Islander power play, maintaining a tie game.
That was a 4-on-2 for the Hawks if they were able to make the right play initially.
Kane now holding. There's Caleb Jones. Back for Ian Mitchell. He wants Kane. Tees up a long one and missed the net.
Varlamov never saw it with the great screen there by Doc in front of the net.
Right now the Hawks. Kubalik took a high hit. That's going to be a penalty. And the Hawks are going to be able to get to a power play chance themselves. Oh, looked like Scott Mayfield came up high on Dominic Kubalik. And the Blackhawks with a chance here to answer the Islander power play tally in a moment. Blackhawks scored on their first power play chance tonight. Now an opportunity to regain the lead as the draw is taken by Clutterbuck.
I think Gus is about due on the power play, isn't he, partner?
I wouldn't bet against that. Yeah. That's if he doesn't pass to Decatur, who he's always looking for. Here's Taves. He wanted Gustafson, but it's broken up by Clutterbuck. Now Taves gains the zone, comes across for Kane. Gustafson. Taves. Now Gustafson back to Taves. Doc to Taves. Hawks on the perimeter. Gustafson's one-timer kicked aside by Varlamov. Rebound to Strome. He'll leave it for Kane. Kane looking back door. No lane there. It's Gustafson instead. Now Kane. Holding. Left it for Taves. Gustafson's one-timer. And a save made by Varlamov. Rebound taken by Taves, looking for Kane. He's able to chase it down, keep it alive. Gustafson. Now a touch pass, Strome to Doc. Oh, Varlamov! The Hawks moved it beautifully. Strome to Doc. And Varlamov beat him.
Well, a couple of good looks. Gus with a couple. And then this one here, Strome finds Kirby, and I love that. I love even more so that he follows up on that, Pat. Looking for a rebound opportunity. That was a great save, and that was a great save by Varlamov off of Gus a little bit earlier. And keep getting to that area, Kirby. It's going to end up in the back of the net.
Penalty, Hagel. So in a half minute, the Islanders will get a power play chance.
Appreciate Brandon Hagel joining us.
Blackhawks, number 38, 2 minutes, tripping.
In that first intermission interview, and we always appreciate the Blackhawks Media Relations Department for getting our request in. And
that away, Steiny.
I think I threw him a knuckle curve there, a Bert Hooten knuckle curve. I know Brandon Hagel doesn't. I would assume he doesn't know who Bert Hooten is, but when I got all blue cheese salad coming out of my mouth there, partner, when I talked about timely times with Fleury making those saves. They're timely saves. Just spit it out, would you? Oh, appreciate him taking his time, and just a terrific player for the Hawks.
Chance here for Doc, and a good block by Green. A four-player aside battle here. Dobson able to come up with it. Now the Islander penalty. Oh, great check by DeBrincat, but Dobson managed to hang on to it.
That was a beautiful pass there by DeBrincat to Kirby Dach.
Now the Islander penalty over there on the power play. In a 1-1 duel. Dobson, a chip and chase. Back goes Seth Jones. Rolled it loose. Carpenter dropped it back. Nice play by Carpenter, and it's cleared by DeHaan.
Heck of a reception, too. That was a hard pass by Carpy. DeHaan got it. Never stick handle it, Pat, and just got it out of the zone. That's a heck of a play.
Barzal picking up a little speed. Strip, good back pressure, Kara. Now Barzal got it back. Here's Wahlstrom. Dropped it now. Dobson goes the other way. Here's a centering pass. Wahlstrom's one-timer kicked away by Fleury. Rebound Wahlstrom. This shot is blocked out in front. Held in by Dobson. Dobson comes to Wahlstrom again. Noah Dobson. Now Barzal down low for Lee. A stop shot stopped by Fleury. Rebound to the Islanders. Here's Dobson again. Wahlstrom's one-timer might have been blocked by Jones. Wahlstrom tried again. That's off the mark. Barzal. Then Dobson's blast. Just missed. Rebound. Kara able to come up with it. Takes a look. And clears it all the way down. Well, it's just after the penalty expired. So both teams back at full strength. And the Hawks get through the Islander man advantage.
One thing very noticeable here, Pat. The end boards in behind the net are very springy. If that puck misses the net on either side, that thing is coming right back out to the front of the net area. So you got to have your head on a swivel, whether offensively or defensively.
Mitchell to bring it under pressure on the boards, but managed to pick it up. And the Hawks will have to turn back around. Here's Patrick Kane looking for his 699th assist. He gets it ahead to DeBrincat. Waiting for Kane. The pass just over his blade. Now taken by Doc. Kirby Dach around for Patrick Kane. He dropped it back. Here's a Gustafsson one-timer. Up over off the glass. And Kane looks for Kubalik. We took a whack but didn't get a lot on it. Johnston in the way of the attempt, and the Islanders get it out. Oh, now this one hit somebody in the Islander bench with tree to go in the second period.
Watch this play here by the Cat. Mitchell goes hard to the net, opens up the passing lane. There's Kirby and an end-over-ender. He's inside the dots, and It's just a matter of time. That's what you got to believe. You said it at the top of the show, partner, brilliantly. If you're getting them, that's a good thing. If you're not, then you should be worried.
Hagel got a rough ride from Chara, but played it around the boards. Seth Jones looking to bank it to the front of the net. Didn't work out that time. Borgstrom able to win a board battle. Here's Hagel, whose pass was tipped back to Seth Jones. Seth Jones picked up his 22nd point tonight. 25 led the league among defensemen entering the action this evening. Long bank pass finding Wahlstrom. Looking to shield. Caleb Jones got in his way, and Seth Jones takes it away. Back comes Carpenter, and in it goes. Andy Green pushed it this way. A pinching Gustafsson kept it alive. Carpenter jammed it loose. Parise gets help from Clutterbuck. He gets to it in deep. A 2-on-2 battle here. Who's going to get this puck? Clutterbuck looking to the other side, and Ross Johnson is squeezed to the boards. And the Islanders, what a great keep by Dobson. Noah Dobson dangling here. Looks to center, hit the side of the net on a redirect. Now left it in deep. Parise centered. And Clutterbuck got turned around. Good coverage there by Riley Stillman, who broke up the play beautifully and cleared it himself. Minute and a half to go in period 2. Brandon Hagel, a Hawks power play goal. J.G. Pajot, a Islander power play goal. Seth Jones able to work it loose to Patrick Kane. Jones joining the rush. He's got it. Left it for Taves. Quick shot. And it blocked on the way. Rebound. Taken by DeHaan. Hot pass for Taves. Too hot to handle.
Adam Pellick's hurt. He blocked that shot off of Taves.
And he labors to the Islander bench. Now DeHaan. And it taken away. Hagel looking for Kane. Hagel heading for the net. He carries it on. Now buying some time. Mayfield takes it back for the home side, but his pass deflects upstairs out of the rink.
Adam Pellick, and it was his hand. He was pass from Jones over to Taves, and right there off the left hand. No chance to really protect yourself in that situation. Right idea. That puck was tracking. And Pellick's heading to the locker room.
Yeah, that doesn't look very good for him. All right, now the draw. Chara in his 1,625th game tonight. The 44-year-old veteran. Here is a chance for Gustafsson to Mitchell. A long wrist shot. Just sailed wide. Rebound back to the blue, and Barzal came up with it.
Good screen by Doc in front of the net. Now he's tied up with Chara. I think Chara's stick.
The stick was in the skate blade there for a moment.
Right into the between the boot and the blade. That was the problem for 16 years I had. That's what happened.
Now Doc looking for DeBrincat. He was well covered, however, and that's going to finish period 2.
I think I might have that stick wrapped around my tongue tonight. I can't spit anything out here, partner.
All right, I'm going to be better this next period, I promise.
Take a break. Not a lot of offense in that second period. Only 4 Chicago shots, 7 for Long Island. It's 15-14 on the shot clock favoring the Islanders. The game tied at 1, PB.
Welcome back to UBS Arena at Belmont Park. The Hawks tied 1-1 as we get ready to start the third period with the New York Islanders. Well, the all-new Chicago Blackhawks app is here. Connect with the Blackhawks all year long with team content, perks for app users, breaking news, real-time stats, and more. Plus, make your in-arena experience as seamless as possible with mobile ticketing, food and beverage express pickup, and other game day guides. Scan the QR code to download right now.
Partner, I'm going to do something I almost never do. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's okay, partner.
You guys
Our Duncan Field performance. The cat doing what he does. One apple tonight. All right, partner, go ahead.
I'm going to say something. I'm going to do something I've never done in 40 years. Make a prediction, okay? Next goal wins. These teams are so offensively challenged. The Hawks have played 23 games. In 15 of them, they scored 2 or less. For the Islanders, it's 14 out of 19 where they've scored 2 goals or less. You got a whole period to go, and I'm just throwing it out there. Next goal wins this game.
All right. No argument for me.
All right, here's the draw taken by Kane. Stillman.
Adam Pelech back on the ice for the Islanders.
Yeah, big news for the Islanders. He's their ice time leader and a very dependable D-man who's got possession now. Mayfield. And it's dumped in. Mitchell back with plenty of time. Hawks changing as the Islanders just did. And it'll be dumped into Long Island territory. Cleared to center, and nobody can make 2 passes in a row here. It's going to be no icing as DeHaan will have to play it. Nobody can make 2 passes in a row. Well, it's taken by the Islanders, and Bellows is checked.
Good stick there, Mitchell.
Who wins the battle and chipped it up the boards. Slavin comes up with it. Josiah Slavin has no help with a chip and chase, trying to fight his way through 2 checks, and Dobson for the Islanders will settle things down. Bellows couldn't get anywhere. Taken by Seth Jones. Here's Calvin DeHaan.
Had a terrific night here.
And now here comes Seth Jones looking for Kane, and 2 Islanders on him. Taking away Mayfield. Able to chip it to center. Now Barzell rolled it up the boards. Lee chipped it deep. Seth Jones. And Kane comes rink wide. Gustafsson with some space, going to look for Hagel. Gustafsson the net. Hagel shot it, and a save by Varlamov.
Good exit out of the zone there by the Hawks. Couple of passes in a row. Kane to Gus, and then Gus moving that puck over to Hagel. Yeah, it's not a high percentage shot, but again, the exit out of the zone, weak side, move the puck over, make this shot from about 47 feet, and yeah, easy save for Varlamov, but you just never know. And again, talked about how fragile the Islanders have been here during this losing streak. Don't want to turn down any opportunity to fire that puck.
Now Kubalik, and tapped ahead. Johnson battles to the corner, won the puck, but his pass went off a skate, and Beauvillier the other way. Wahlstrom. That's going to be offside. Islanders or a stoppage.
What do you want from your sportsbook? Same game parlays you can boost for even more? How about more Chicagoland locations than anyone else, making it even easier to sign up in person? New customers get risk-free bets up to $2,000.
Blackhawks back in the United Center on Tuesday night. It'll be the only appearance this season of the New York Rangers. And boy, I'll tell you, talked to a couple scouts during the intermission tonight, Eddie, and a couple of guys who were at the game last night. What a fun game that was to watch.
Great game.
High skill level. And Hopefully more of the same on Tuesday night. 7:30 the puck drop for the Hawks and the Rangers.
Good tickets available, Blackhawks.com, and come on down and have some fun at the United Center.
Well, Clutterbuck going rink wide. Ross Johnston couldn't quite reach it, but Parise did. And taken away by Doc. DeBrincat had it knocked away. Here's Mayfield. Shoots one. Tip. The redirect is stopped nicely by Fleury. On a tip shot, the Hawks able to get it out. They're trying to catch the Hawks in a change. Palmieri driving. DeHaan trying to cut him off. He did. Great job by DeHaan, who, boy, Eddie's pointed out, he's had a terrific night tonight. 44 in white.
Yeah, he's one of the stars of the game for sure in my books. I don't know if I have more than one book, but if it went off the glass or not. The referees are huddling up.
Was the puck tipped? Seth Jones hoping that there's a delay game penalty, but that's not going to be the case. And actually tonight, Eddie Olczyk does have more than one book. Just put right next to Belmont Park. He's got his hockey book and he's got the racing form.
I know we don't do this a lot, Pat, but looking around the National Hockey League, get some scores. One score that sticks out is the Tampa Bay Lightning winning to Philadelphia tonight. The Flyers are really hurt right now. Tampa put 7 up on the Flyers, and I got to think at some point here there's got to be a change of some sort in Philadelphia. I think that's at least 7 in a row, maybe 8 now for the Flyers.
We did get word that the Vancouver Canucks did make a change. Bruce Boudreau in, Travis Green out. Might not be the only change within the next 24 hours. Here's a long shot by Jones, and that's handled by Varlamov.
Nice little play here as the Hawks did a nice job of cycling this puck below the goal line, and Kara finds Jones. Carpy looking for a second chance opportunity, and you mentioned Pat Varlamov struggling. Pretty good job with his rebound control. We talked about how great the Flower has been here the last couple of weeks with his play and his rebound control. Calvin DeHaan and Seth Jones on the back end have really stuck out for me up top here tonight on the back end for Derek King and the Hawks.
Hago goes across to Kane, a long wrist shot into the glove of Varlamov, who was hurt in the early part of the season. He was not playing very well at all when he did get an opportunity. Now lately he's getting a little bit more time, but Ilya Sorokin has grabbed the #1 mantle here for the Islanders. There's Sorokin, who's got all 5 of their wins credited. Varlamov 0-4 coming into the game tonight. Now DeHaan looking for Hagel. He took a whack, held in Mayfield, now goes on low. Lee, oh, he just missed the far post. Great passing by the Islanders, and Lee just missed. Now Pelech put it in behind a wraparound. Saved by Fleury, rebound. He's trying to cover and does. Big skirmish at the near post. The puck went up on the other side, and Fleury able to keep it tied.
Well, a couple of good looks here for the Islanders as Lee wraps it around. Former Notre Damer. And then Barzal to Lee, and he just misses that prior chance right before the wraparound.
Now the draw. Won by Borgstrom. Got to keep in. However, good coverage. Borgstrom knocking it away from Wallstrom, so the Hawks get it deep. Comes back out to Stillman, looking for a lane. Long wrist shot, hit traffic in front. Islanders pick it up. And it's taken by Bellows, who managed to get it out of there.
Good finish check there by Reese Johnson. Speaking of Johnson, we hope Tyler Johnson's feeling better. Had some neck surgery here the last couple of days. Going to be out for 3 months. Hopefully Tyler's feeling okay and back in that lineup as soon as possible.
Now Gustafson to the attack. Gustafson tried to center. Good coverage. Now here's a chance for Strome. He scores! Dylan Strome. The pass was intended for DeBrincat and wound up on the stick of Strome, and bang! The Hawks have the lead.
Well, high fives all around on that Blackhawk bench, and you're right, Pat. Gustafson was looking for the cat, and Strome had just jumped on the ice, left part of your screen, and then he goes top shelf, short side. I mean, you cannot place it any better if you're Dylan Strome, and that's got to feel awfully good.
Well, Dylan Strome, that's his 5th point in 5 games in his career against the New York Islanders, and Eddie tells us all the time, you know who you convert against, and a nice finish there from 17 White, and the Hawks have the lead. Oh, Doc, a near takeaway, but it deflects up over the glass. So Dylan Strome with his 2nd goal of the year, putting his team in front on the road tonight. Dylan Strome right back out there with DeBrincat and Doc here as the Islanders able to get the draw. Dobson, grabbed by Doc. Now Palmieri sends it to center. The Islanders dump from there. Pajot threw it toward the middle. Nobody home for the home team, and Kirby Doc sends Strome into the zone 3-on-3. Left it for the cat right to the middle. He shoots, and a blocker save made by Varlamov.
What a save there. That is an awesome save there by Varlamov. And a beautiful execution there by the Hawks on that 3-on-2 rush.
Beauvillier.
It was not an easy save, Pat. I mean, the cat let it go. He walked right-handed shot, left side of the ice. He walked to the middle. That light was green, and he took it. And Varlamov just beat him.
Kara in deep. Carpenter. His pass deflecting.
Thought Carpenter could have taken that puck to the net.
There's a long shot off the mark, and Islanders able to get it out. Mayfield had it knocked away. Here's an attempt, and a good shot block on Kara's whack. Reflected the puck out of harm's way. Here's Kane. He missed Kara with a back pass. And Bailey the other way for the home team. Barzal gains the zone. A flip pass for Pelech. He looks to center. Good stick flurry. Broke it up. And Stillman's going to take icing here.
We'll take another look at that opportunity by Alex DeBrincat from our WeatherTech RoboCam, and Doc to Strome. Actually, it's a 3-on-3 play here, and that's where you want the cat firing a bucket. He does it for Varlamov. That's a difficult stop. And then the Kara chance right there, and Adam Pelech, great defensive play there, stick on stick, taking away the chance for 16 White.
Patrick Kane has some space with a chip in. Pajot rolling up the boards to Clutterbuck. He gets into Chicago territory, but is met by Gustafson, who's able to separate it from the puck. Then he got squeezed. A couple of jolts on Gustafson, who's, or I should say, Caleb Jones, a little slow to get back. Now he's going to head to the Hawks bench.
Yeah, he was anticipating a hit from the front, and he got drilled from behind, so really no chance for Caleb to protect himself. But he made a great play there to be able to move that puck up, take a hit to make a play. He took 2 hits.
He did. Now the Islanders keep it in. Barzal trying to squeeze through, and good back pressure from Kubalik. Here comes Reese Johnson. They battle in the corner. Who's going to win this puck? In behind, it squirts loose to Beauvillier.
Good pinch in there by Mitchell. Good read.
Mitchell able to keep that play alive momentarily. Now the Islanders get it out. Nice move by DeHaan to avoid a problem right in front of his own bench. And DeHaan finds Kubalik, who cranked it in there. Zach Parise couldn't get anywhere. Aho following up. Now we are halfway through the third period. So the Hawks clinging to a 2-1 lead. Four-man battle here. And it squirts loose to Doc. Looking for DeBrincat, who couldn't advance it. Now Parise works against Doc. It's cleared around for Riley Stillman. The Hawks calm things down. Now the Hawks have Doc into the zone. He's checked, but fights through it in behind. Kara straightened up by Mayfield, and Green got it back for the Islanders, clearing to center. Wahlstrom was checked, and now a rink wide picked off. Here comes Slavin. He dropped it in front to Kara with a shot. Right on. Good save made by Varlamov. As the Hawks off a takeaway created an odd man opportunity. They battle in behind. Islanders come up with it. Wahlstrom got it out of his own end. Got knocked down by Caleb Jones, who's right back on the ice. Penalty here. Jones going to get tagged. So look out. The special team situation coming up. The Hawks up a goal. Will be shorthanded when we come back.
Kaylee, Colby, thank you very much. I don't think this is a penalty. Wahlstrom had the puck. Caleb Jones took a piece of him. I don't think that's a penalty at all. And you see Jones asking the official there. But look at it's the call. Hawks got to find a way here, but that to me is not a penalty.
I believe the call was interference.
Not a penalty.
It can't be interference. The guy has the puck. Good heavens. All right, let's see if the Hawks can get through this problem. As the Islanders will dump it. Palmieri grabbed by DeHaan. Now Slavin chasing it down. His clearing attempt to flex up high. It comes down along the boards. And the Islanders try to keep it alive, but now it's fumbled back out of zone. Good pressure by Carpenter on Barzal, who carries it back into the Hawk zone. And his pass went off the skate of Kara. Palmieri chipped it deep. Mitchell first there. Now Kara chipped it up the boards. That's going to be held in. Dobson takes a look across. One-timer. Fleury. Good save. Lee was right there with a loose stick. No rebound, though, available.
Failed clear there by the Hawks. Not able to get the puck out of the zone. And then Dobson finds Wahlstrom. Lee right there. Looking for a second chance opportunity. But you talk about the brilliant rebound control of the Flower. Full display there.
Stillman. Now checked on the boards, going to be held in. Bailey dropped it back. Aho, Josh Bailey. He takes a look. 5 stationary Islanders now. Aho the other way. Beauvillier shoots one. Gun save. Fleury through a screen by Parise. Zach Parise comes this way. Bailey. Parise dropped it back. Aho. Here's Bailey down low. Parise, good save. Fleury on a stuff attempt. It's taken by Bailey. Down to the last stretches of the power play. Bailey looking back door, trying to center. Pajot lost it. Now it's chased down Beauvillier, dropped at Aho. Bailey hanging on. Sebastian Aho. Josh Bailey's one-timer. Fleury got just enough. And it deflects into the corner, then around this way. Hawks penalty over. Both teams full strength. And they're able to get through that Islander problem. Now a pass in front. Caleb Jones just out of the box. Able to come away. Now the Islanders back to the offense. Dumped in by Austin Czarnik. Ross Johnson working the corner. DeHaan came up with it. And it's cleared back to center. Then in. Pelech. Taken away by Doc momentarily. The Islanders regain. And it'll be dumped into Chicago ice. Johnson had it knocked off his stick. Held in at the line. Chara, his long wrister block. Good stick, Kane. Rebound to the corner. Dug out of there. Czarnik's pass didn't work out.
He tried to pass that puck through the net there. He got excited there. Looked like Clutterbuck was wide open, and he just tried to put it right through the middle of the net there. Now, that would have been something if it worked, but
Alex able to get this one in. Islanders fail to clear.
good backtrack there by Borgstrom.
We get down to 5 minutes remaining in regulation. Here's Barzal rolling it in. Anders Lee takes a look, tried to center. Oh, and it just missed. Palmieri. Back comes Hagel on the counterattack. Going to be a 4-on-2 if they get in, but Hagel was checked nicely by Andy Green.
That was the right play there by Lee. Just a little bit too far in front of Palmieri.
Here's Gustafsson. Kubalik tees it up, comes this way. Caleb Jones along wrister. That's an easy glove save from Simeon Varlamov. 4.5 remain. 2-1 in favor of the Hawks.
Delivers fast nationwide 5G included at no extra cost. Save on your wireless bill with Xfinity Mobile. Opportunities on that power play for the Islanders. Parise tries to wrap around the quick little jam play. Goal line out, misses to the far side. Good opportunity there with the one-timer off the flank.
Here's a bouncing puck, handled by Beauvillier, through to, oh boy, that pass just missed. Could have been a great look for the Islanders, didn't happen that time.
That was Pajot that was supposed to be on the receiving end.
Beauvillier fights it loose. That sailed away from Pajot to Caleb Jones. He tries this side. It's going to be cleared to center ice. Mayfield sends it right back in there. Alex DeBrincat, who's figured in both Hawks goals, finds Kane. Kane, a spinorama, looks in front. Didn't quite work out with Doc. And now back come the Islanders. Pajot in for Wahlstrom. His drop pass read beautifully by Hagel, who was able to tap it the other way. Or I should say that was Slavin. And he's got it, Josiah Slavin. Good feed. Here's Ryan Carpenter. He's going to snap it off. Save, Varlamov. Rebound. Control by the Islanders. Seth Jones a rink wide for Josiah Slavin, who tapped it deep. Aho taken away by Slavin, who took contact, trying to work it free out of the corner. It goes back out. Mitchell trying to bank it to the front of the net. Good read by Green, breaking up that play. And back, the Islanders able to clear it in. Down to 3 minutes remaining in regulation.
Really good shift there for 36 White. Josiah Slavin doing a boatload on that last shift.
Here's a bank pass that didn't connect, going to be icing. Oh no, sorry, they wave it off. And so Pelech has to play to Barzal. He gains the zone, dropped it. It was at the feet of Lee, carried on Pelech. He dropped it. Here's a chance for Mayfield, thrown in front, and a chance for Pelech. Fleury, a good save. Rebound cleared by Stillman. Fleury had lost his stick making the save. Now scurries behind the net to grab it. He's back in the blue. A takeaway here by DeHaan. He fumbled it. Islanders keep it alive. Lee, the captain. Great save. Fleury rebound is cleared the other way. And it's going to be on net, so no icing here.
Good play there, Seth Jones. Keep an eye on the goaltender.
Dobson gains the line. Centered one, deflected to the other side. Taken by Aho, his long blast. Blocked by Doc, leads ahead. A chance here for DeBrincat, cutting in for his third point of the game. Save made by Varlamov. Rebound to the Hawks, chance for Doc. He's taken down. And a save made by Varlamov. Here's Stillman. Rolled it in around the boards. Hagel left it there. Aho for Long Island comes this way, and Pajot bounced it out to center. Beauvillier into the zone. There goes Varlamov. 6 attackers for the Islanders with 80 seconds to go. 6 attackers for the home side as Lee gains the line. Unders Lee. Taken away. Cleared up the boards. Held in Dobson. Then Pelech can't find a lane. Dobson, center one. Here's a shot. And it was fired wide by Wahlstrom. Barzal picked it up. Here's Wahlstrom. Save Fleury. Post to post. Marc-Andre Fleury, and his team is still in front.
Boy, Wahlstrom, he has no intention of passing the puck ever. I mean, he's just shooting the puck, and Fleury just reads that beautifully as he goes left to right. The opportunity for Pelech. Fleury on his knees makes a shoulder save. Timeout coming here for the Islanders. The Cat goes backhand. Varlamov with a big stop, and then right after that, Kirby gets the chance right in front of the net. That saved that.
Chicago is taking their 30-second timeout.
It was not the Hawks, or excuse me, it was not the Islanders. The Hawks with their timeout. But that save that Fleury made on Pelech, no stick for Fleury with that beautiful chest save. Mark Crawford with the dry erase board. Coach King there as well.
Marc-Andre Fleury trying to make this the 9th game that the Islanders will have scored 1 goal or nothing. Got to get through another minute to make that happen. Pajot in on this draw has been great at the dot tonight. 13-3 for Pajot, who will line up against Taves for the draw. 6 attackers, Long Island. The net to our left is empty. Here's the draw. Islanders get it. Barzal to Dobson. Here it comes. Great block by Kara. Dobson. His pass deflected. Nice stick, Kane. Hawks try to clear it. Didn't get out. A diving attempt by Seth Jones, but it's still alive. Wahlstrom. They get Lee to the front of the net. Here's Dobson. Then Barzal. Dropped it back down to the blast. Fought off by Fleury. Rebound. And the Flower covers.
Outstanding battle effort here by Marc-Andre Fleury. Look at him looking around the screen, finding his puck. Blocker, glove, strength. The want to. Outstanding effort there by Marc-Andre Fleury.
Half a minute remaining. Again, Pajot and Taves. A 50-50 puck taken by the Islanders. Lee. Trying to get away from DeHaan. Here's Barzal with it. Back out for Dobson. Down to 20. Dobson to Barzal. To the dot. He tried to drop it in front. Quick shot. Bailey's blocked by Carpenter. It's picked up by the Islanders. Down to 8. It's Barzal. Takes a look. Dropped it. Dobson. The shot. He scores! Noah Dobson with 2.5 seconds to go. Has tied it.
net front presence by Lee takes away the sight. Barzal wasn't going to shoot the puck. He was looking to make a pass the whole time. Carpenter with a great shot block prior to that. Hawks weren't able to get it and clear it. And this game is tied up at 2.
And it'll go to OT. Each team finishing with 24 shots in the first 60 minutes tonight, but we are not done yet. 3-on-3 when we come back.
Usually when you block a shot like that, partner, the thing explodes, right? Like it goes off of you, it goes to a different direction, it goes right to him, and he throws it back to the corner. Barzal was never going to shoot the puck. He found Dobson. Dobson's had a couple of chances in this game, and I'll give the Islanders credit there. They stayed with it. They got people to the front of the net, and they made a play. But Fleury with a couple of unbelievable stops. A couple of great shot blocks. Still a point up for grabs here in overtime.
The Islanders have not won a game in a month. Their last victory, November the 6th. They've gone 0-8-2. Blackhawks looking for their 8th win in 12 starts since Derek King took over behind the Hawks bench and overtime underway. Pajot, Pelech, Palmieri against DeBrincat, Kane, Seth Jones for Chicago. Kyle Palmieri weaving slowly. Palmieri circles in deep.
More of a defensive set for the Islanders to start this overtime. Barry Trotz saw Kaner and the Cat out there with Seth Jones.
It looks like he told him go to the four-corner drill, just run the clock. They made no attempt to create anything offensively. They had it in the O zone, but looked like nobody had any thoughts of shooting the puck.
3 fresh players on the ice for the Islanders.
That's what they were looking for. Barzal slowly ahead. Now he'll circle back. First 3 for Chicago still out there for a minute plus. Barzal again slowly in. Dobson looks in front. Barzal. Oh boy, the pass. If it's there, he has a great chance. Now the Hawks to the attack. DeBrincat crisscrossing, going to leave for Kane. Patrick Kane holding on. Gustafson, a fresh player, just over the boards, and he'll take possession while the Hawks change them all up. Now it's Taves with Gustafson and Doc. Kirby Doc sends Taves into the zone. Right through a check. Taves drives. Holds on, looks to center. Oh, it just missed Doc, who would have had a tap in otherwise. Gustafson lost it to the Islanders and taken back by Noah Dobson. Both teams going to make a wholesale change here, so Dobson waiting for that to happen. Kubalik, Hagel, Seth Jones here for the visitors. Noah Dobson gains the zone. Got away from Kubalik. Dobson holding on. Wallstrom's already dropped all the way back to center.
I knew Dobson needed a change there.
Now Wallstrom into the Chicago end. Dropped it. Aho.
3 for $1.
This is I'm going to call this overtime approach weird as far as the Islanders are concerned. Here's Aho into the zone for Wallstrom. Ben Bailey. Good coverage by Hagel. And Wallstrom will retreat. Pajot to the offense, in on Hagel with a wrist shot, and Fleury got a piece with the right arm. Now it's picked up by Kane. Patrick Kane, a long pass, a chance here for Hagel. He's going to pull up. 100 seconds remain in extra time. It so far has been less than a scintillating overtime. Let's see if the Hawks can make something happen in the last minute and a half. Kane trying to beat a check into the zone. His pass, though, went off a leg. DeBrincat carries on. DeBrincat for Kane. He shoots. Good stick there, Barzal. It's out of play.
Yeah, he's made a couple of good plays here in this overtime. Gotta imagine the quick change here with Kane and the Cat. Coach King picks out Taves and Doc, and if nothing happens here, those guys, I'm sure, will probably get the last 38 to 44 seconds.
Eddie, we're almost 4 minutes into extra time. I wonder if there's been any other overtimes that never had a shot on goal in the first 4 minutes of play. That's what's happened so far tonight. Kirby Doc, a neat takeaway from behind. He looks for Taves in front. Now able to hold. Doc still with it. Taves a one-timer. Hit the side of the goal. And Barzal will start the Islanders back. Barzal into the Chicago end slowly. Put it across and knocked away from Lee by Doc. A four-man battle in the corner. Who's going to get it?
This could develop into a 2-on-1 the other way for the Hawks if they get on the right side of this puck pile here.
Seth Jones took it back. Now Taves carries. Jones up with him. Taves to the middle. Left it for Jones. Quick shot. Good save. Varlamov. Rebound to the Hawks. And now Doc.
Got to know the clock here.
He dropped it. Taves needs to shoot it. Pass it instead. It's kind of jumped away from Seth Jones, and that's going to finish OT. 65 minutes not enough. A shootout in the UBS Arena when we come back. How about the run for this man, Marc-Andre Fleury? The last 8 games he has played, he's been scored on 14 times. How about that? Wow. But now he's faced with a shootout. And Wahlstrom, who got 2 for the Islanders in the United Center. In the previous meeting, is first up for Barry Trotz. Wahlstrom slowly in. Good save by Fleury. As usual, Jonathan Taves is first up for the Chicago Blackhawks. So Taves against Varlamov. He goes wide. Slowly ahead. Taves holding to the backhand. Oh, Varlamov able to stay with him.
Oh, what a great move there by Johnny. He could have kept this puck away. Instead of going towards the goal line laterally here, Pat, he would have had an opportunity to elevate the puck over the pad. Brilliant stop there. Great try.
One of the great offensive stars in the league, Barzal. Next up, Fleury out to meet him. Barzal to the backhand. Fleury, a diving save.
What a stop. Forehand, backhand, and off the blocker of the Flower.
Patrick Kane. Next up for the Hawks. Will he slow up as he usually does? Yes, sir. Kane looking. He scores. Oh, he saw a little room over the glove. Hello.
Varlamov so deep in his net. All that room up top and a quick little flick of the wrist there by Kaner.
So Beauvillier has to score to keep the Islanders alive. He goes wide. Beauvillier. Fleury with a save. Hawks win. Marc-Andre Fleury puts his team into the win column, and the Hawks have gone 8-4 since Derek King took over. And how about that man, Fleury? 14 goals against in his last 8 games. 6 of those are victories. Wow.
And one shy of 500 for the Flower.
High fives, taps on the head by all of his teammates, and Beauvillier off center. Tries to go top shelf, but look at the positioning there, Pat. Think about it. The goal that was scored by Kaner, how deep was Varlamov in his net, right? There, Fleury pretty much on every opportunity for the Islanders in that shootout. And there were only 3, but they were all aggressive mindset there by the Flower.
For Eddie Olczyk, Pat Foley, hope that you enjoyed the broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. 3-2 Chicago in a shootout, and the Flower was brilliant again.